Hello, loyal Command & Conquer fans. I'm Amanda McKay, coming to you from a stage in Culver City, California. I'm about to give you a behind-the-scenes look at the full-motion video shoot for the upcoming expansion pack for Red Alert 3.
We cannot let that happen.
The expansion pack to Red Alert 3, which we're calling Uprising, takes place after the events of the main game. And they chronicle individual stories for all the three main campaigns in RA3, the Allies, the Soviets, and the Empire. Red Alert 1 had, double-barreled tanks. Red Alert 2 had dolphins and mind control squid. So we introduced things like armored war bears in RA3 and troopers that get shot out of man cannons. And some of the new units that we have in Uprising kind of continue that trend. Red Alert has always been kind of the wacky cousin to the Tiberium universe, the kind of the mainline Command & Conquer universe.
Welcome back, Commander.
Show no mercy. Kill them all.
You must stop them, or our future will be
We
extinguished.
really wanted to continue that kind of silly vibe in RA3 and now in Uprising as well.
Don't forget about the chocolate for 1 minute. Woo!
Tell me about General Hill. You're playing the commander, right?
He's a grizzled, old, ornery general from yesteryear, and so he comes back out of retirement, and he's mean to everybody and talks harshly and stern and very hard to get along with. Old school.
Wipe that smirk off your face, Private. This isn't over.
So tell me about Lieutenant Eva, your character in the game.
Lieutenant Eva is basically the commander's assistant. I'm in the office giving the commander intel on where the enemy is positioned, what they're planning to do. She has a slight crush on the commander as well. I basically tell the commander that if he gets the job done, he can come back to my place. So the rest you have to use your imagination for.
So that just gives him a little bit of extra incentive, I'm sure.
Definitely.
I'm here now with Jodie Lynn O'Keefe. Tell me about the character that you're playing in the game.
I'm the PR for a company called Future Tech, which is basically a giant, evil, greedy corporation trying to dominate the world, and I'm their face behind the company.
So you're kind of the peacekeeper. You're making everything okay.
I'm the big liar, is really what I am.
Okay.
I am the president of the EU. So it's like the president of anything. A forceful character of authority. And you don't want to mess with, these people, because otherwise they'll chop your legs off.
Now the game does have kind of like a comedic aspect to it. It's a little bit campy in some places. Does your character fall into that at all?
Well, I think in general she's kind of campy and schmarmy and, big fake smile on her face and that kind of thing. So yeah, and I think it's all a little bit over the top. I mean, I'm wearing hooker heels. I'm the PR for Future Tech, and I have on hooker heels.
Of course, that's what all businesswomen wear, right? Are you a gamer yourself?
Growing up I was, yeah. I used to like all the old games like Revenge of Shinobi and Prapper the Rapper, all the cheesy ones. Obviously as I've got older I've grown out of it, but I'm definitely going to be buying this one and, playing it. It's gonna
That's
be
right,
good.
you got to check yourself out in action. Buy them for everyone for Christmas.
Our first concern right now is finding the terrorist who perpetrated this cowardly attack.
They're all kind of fun, They're all sort of taking the piss out of the geeks who are playing the game, I'm amazed at how anybody can even figure out how to play these things, because it's not my generation, of course. So, I can barely turn on the television, work the remote. But I can work TiVo. I know how to work that.
So you are working with a lot of sexy ladies on this project. Tell me how that's been for you.
Including yourself. It's been thrilling, but let me just tell you something, Amanda, because I'm going to give you a plug. It's only the nature way I could. I'm standing here live on Spike TV with Amanda McKay, and I'm going to tell you, there's one woman that I'm working with on Command & Conquer, Red Alert, campaign expansion is hotter than Amanda McKay. That's how I feel about it. The nationwide thing. Woo! Take that home. Learn to live with it. It's the best thing going today. Amanda, you're hot, baby. Woo!